What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is his situation is not looking too good right now. He does not, to me, and this is my opinion, does not seem to be a guy that wants to fight. He's only taking this fight because he needs the money. Now, I know people are going to come to this video and they're going to say, well, Jay, he's not broke. Well, there's a difference between somebody being broke and ain't got no money to somebody losing money. And Floyd Mayweather's losing money. There's just too much smoke there. That just can't be denied now, because it's very, very clear to me, and I'm pretty sure now to a lot of people, that he doesn't want to fight. He's only taking this fight because he needs the money. He got the cash advance, and he's calling this fight an exhibition, which is getting under Manny Pacquiao's skin, because Manny wants this fight to mean something. He wants it. He wants both their records basically to be on the line. And Floyd doesn't want to do that because Floyd could care less. You know, he wants to go into this fight and not have to care about his record, by also being able to make money. But I think there's something else here. I just think that Floyd is trying to sabotage this fight. He already got his advance, and I just don't think he cares right now. Because if he's pulling the stunts that he's pulling, he wants this fight to be canceled. Because, you know, he can't give the advance back. He doesn't have to. But going out of your way when it looks like it was agreed upon that wins and losses would count here, to where now he's calling an exhibition, knowing that he is in breach of his contract that he has signed. And he could possibly face being sued over this. Like, what is really going on with Floyd? There are things going on, and people can sit here and try to ignore it all you want to, but it's very glaring. Now, before I get into this article, I want to get into a synopsis of this whole thing in regards to Floyd Mayweather. Now, this is apparently according to ESPN, but it's been summed up in this particular post. It says Floyd Mayweather has already taken a cash advance payment of his purse for the upcoming Manny Pacquiao rematch on Netflix, despite it currently being in jeopardy. Team Pacquiao says Floyd Mayweather has signed 3 contractual agreements for a professional fight against Pacquiao. They also claim that Floyd Mayweather has been paid for signing the 3 agreements and has also taken out a cash advance payment on his purse for the fight. They also say Floyd Mayweather is officially in breach of contract for publicly stating that this fight is an exhibition. And you got to ask yourself why. Why would Floyd do this? Why would he jeopardize this fight? This is a big money fight. This could be one of a few more that he could have, because I think he knows Manny Pacquiao is going to be motivated to win this, and Floyd just doesn't want to take the risk. Also, he's gotten money up front that he needed desperately. Again, I know people don't want to hear this, but he's bleeding money. Why do you think he sued Showtime, Al Heyman, Steven Espinoza? Why do you think these are happening, people? He's selling property. He just sold his Beverly Hills mansion. You have a jeweler suing him for $1.4 million. Financially, he is bleeding money. And this is something that's been happening for years, by the way. I actually made a video years back about Floyd possibly going broke, and people that, oh, he's not going broke, Jay. What do you call this? What's going on with him and his behaviors? He felt like, he's made a lot of money, but he also felt like he was cheated out of money. You know why? See, you never notice money is missing until you start losing money, and when your money starts to run low, you realize I should have more than what I have. That's when you start seeing the lawsuits. He doesn't want to fight. This is just a money grab for him. Money that he doesn't have to pay back unless he's sued. And maybe he feels like Manny Pacquiao is desperate for cash himself and will take on the fight as an exhibition. It's almost like he's trying to force Manny Pacquiao and Manny Pacquiao's team to accept the fight on his terms instead of it being on what they agreed upon in their contract, which again, I don't think that Floyd can do. But Floyd doesn't want to lose. But why did he agree to it being a professional fight anyway if he didn't want to lose? Because he wanted that money. He needed it. Floyd needed the money so badly that he signed these 3 contractual agreements for a professional fight with Manny Pacquiao so he could get that cash advance. And now that he has it, he's playing games. It's not a good look. Even if you are a fan of Floyd Mayweather, it's not a good look what's going on whatsoever. It's not, it looks like he's trying to get out of this however he can. Maybe he feels like even if he's sued for not going through with the fight and it being a breach of contract, he doesn't feel like anything financially would happen to him. Or the money would be gone by then that he got from the advance. This is a very confusing situation. But Floyd is really afraid of losing. And maybe Manny is motivated to fight. Manny's not afraid to lose. And I guess that mentality has Floyd scared to the point to where he's sabotaging this fight. Because that's what's going on. He's sabotaging this fight. Now, let's take a look. This article here. It says Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing contractual crisis over his Netflix rematch with Manny Pacquiao after publicly describing Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing a contractual crisis over his Netflix rematch with Manny Pacquiao after publicly describing the bout as an exhibition despite having signed multiple agreements for a sanctioned professional fight and already collecting advance payments tied to those contracts. Pacquiao and his team insist the deal on paper is for a real fight on September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas, with Mayweather given a Thursday deadline to confirm in writing that he will proceed under professional rules or risk deeper breach and potential legal action. See, this is why, again, I'm saying what I'm saying about what's going on with Floyd. Like, what exactly is going on here, man? It has to be money related, and his heart might not be in it, and he doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to lose. So why even agree to this? Well, because he needed the funds. He's been bleeding funds for years. People talk about all this money he made. How y'all know how much money he made? Why do you think he sued Showtime and went after Al Heyman? Because all that money that was being made, yeah, he made money, but not what y'all thought he made. But he made a lot of money. But how many of those big fights has he actually had? Over the last 5 years, he's been running an exhibition here, an exhibition there. But how many big money fights has he had that will lead y'all to believe that with his spending habits, he wouldn't run into any type of financial issues? For Floyd Mayweather's sake, this fight needs to go through. Because if this falls apart, will he be able to put together another big fight? This is a rematch that people have been wanting to see. That's why there's Netflix is involved. That's why, so much money is on track to be made from it. But it's being risked because Floyd has pretty much gotten a portion of, we don't know how much. He must have gotten a substantial amount up front for him to be talking like this exhibition instead of what he signed up for and what Pacquiao signed up for. Floyd didn't want to fight. He's only doing this because the funds is running low. People get mad at that. They get mad when you talk about the money running low. Oh, he's not broke, Jay. What are you saying here? Let's go to this Cam Newton video clip real quick.
I know he lost $8 million on a house in Vegas, $54 million in loans. Another house of his just got foreclosed on. What? He's not going to garner a lot of sympathy from people because of the way he acted and the way he carried himself.
How is it? Heck no.
So I wanted y'all to see that that's the sentiment out here. That I'm not just making something up. That it's just not something I'm just throwing out there because I don't like Floyd. I respect what Floyd has done a lot. I really have. But the truth is the truth. And this fight with Manny Pacquiao, I just knew it would be a rocky road to this fight. I knew it. And it wouldn't really come from Manny Pacquiao. It would be Floyd. Because I don't think Floyd in his heart wants to fight this fight. But he realizes a lot of money is to be made. And he's gotten a significant amount of it up front. And now you're starting to see, the issues. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I will see y'all next one.